What's happening, everybody? Tommy C here, Shop from the Point News. Hope you're having a great Friday. I have a tale for you. A tale of neckbeards. A tale of trying to get in women's pants via being an ally. And if true, it's one of the funniest stories I've got all day. Let me introduce you to the players here. This is Quinton Reviews, 400K YouTuber, expert in the absolute trivial. He made one good video about 3 years ago about Gamer from Mars, and it's spent the rest of his YouTube career pontificating about Trump and his political views, which are authoritarian, and telling everybody what they should and shouldn't be doing. He's absolutely and totally and completely insufferable. Some of you know that. Just giving you a little background. This year, let's see if I can find her here. This is Sarah Z. And she has a nice little YouTube channel of her own, 300,000 subs. Judging by, I don't know too much about her. Judging by what I can see, left-leaning, anti-Trump type. Not too bad. But more than likely, if I had to take a guess, definitely in the feminist order of things as far as YouTubing goes. Videos, 1 hour videos about stuff that's happening on Tumblr. Tells you everything you need to know. Okay. This here is Lindsay Ellis, 1 million sub YouTuber. And she also has the fortune of being a New York Times bestseller, accomplished woman from Tennessee. Nice little education. She got a master's on the School of Cinematics and a bachelor's from New York University. So quite an accomplished person. Just the type of people that I would imagine Quinton would want to ally with. The type of people that he would more than likely be attracted to. And there's nothing wrong with that, of course. So I get a message in, and you can do this too, at Shot from the Point, at SFTP News, excuse me. I get a message from a fan who's following a drama. And Quinton may or may not have been pestering these women. Now, this isn't anything like super controversial. At worst, he was being completely and totally annoying, as only a Quinton Reviews could be. But the person wasn't named. But we can only guess. We got a good chance. So take it with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure it's Quinton. So, this person, asked to remain anonymous. So I'm just going to read it, verbatim. Hey there, guys. It's been a while. I hope you're having a good New Year so far. Anywho, I got some dirt on one of your favorite lolcows, Quinton Reviews. There are a few things you need to go over, a few pictures to share, and bear with me. On Wednesday, a YouTuber named Sarah Z tweeted out that someone's been DMing her for months, asking if they want to hang out or something. And this person also put, I'm sorry, this is one of the funniest things I covered in a week or two. Lindsay Ellis, the person, New York Times bestseller that we mentioned before, wrote back to Sarah Z and said that I think we may both be on the receiving end of inappropriate messages from the same person. And they go on to block out the information on exactly who it is. But I feel like I have to read it to you to get an idea, what Quinton allegedly may or not be doing. July 11, 2019. I'm in town if you're ever free. If not, I totally understand. You get to totally understand that before she says no. Geez, a day later. Hey, sorry, never mind. September 8, 2019. I saw your book. Finally got announced. Been hoping to see something about it come out. I feel like this is going to be a massive hit. Enjoy. Big smiley face. All right. Allegedly, Quinton goes on This is September 10th, 2019. Hey, I feel like I accidentally burned this bridge at some point. And if I did, I just wanted to say, oops. Again, these are messages that Lindsay's sharing with Sarah, being very, very suspicious that it might be the same person that's constantly kind of trying to stir up a conversation. So it goes on February 1st, 2020. Anyways, yeah, if you want to get dinner or something, I really don't care either way. About 4 hours later, as I read this back, I realize how bitchy this message sounds. Sorry, I've had a really bad trip. Like all bad trips, really. I won't bother you anymore after this. Have a good year. And she goes on to show the, or I should say the person that sent this to me. It's really tough. I'll let you take a look at it. The profile picture is blacked out. Okay, not too well, and you can kind of see corners of it. By no way can you say that it's Quinton for sure. It probably isn't. Okay. You know what? I wouldn't say it's probably. I can't tell. There's no way to tell. The person that sent me feels that it is, and we haven't had a deep dive conversation about it, but they gave me the comparison for the two. And then Quinton writes, and this has been deleted, but I do have proof that at least one of the tweets existed. I guess he got wind. I'm feeling really down right now. I could use some nice messages. Get that dopamine. I get off on nasty messages. I don't understand why. I'll never understand why people need approval from the public. It's just such a weak character. Who cares? Especially if you're like making like grandstanding statements all the time. You know you're gonna tick off somebody. Like I need nice messages. Can you imagine that? Imagine needing nice messages as a man. I don't know. Imagine telling my wife, "I'm sorry, I'm having a rough day, baby. I need my nice messages." And she'd probably hand me messages to take care of messages. She'd probably hand me pills to take care of my period. Come to think of it. So Quinton goes on. I'm feeling down tonight. Could use some nice messages. And then he says, "To be honest with you, I'm having a mild panic attack. LOL, epic. The worst part about this is going to be when it's over and I feel cold and alone." Oh, jeez. Now, this particular one's been deleted right here. I'm feeling down tonight. I could use some nice messages. And this is the one we were able to actually recapture. So I'm sure that he posted his panic message. But what was great about that is, and again, let me make this like abundantly clear. Mrs. Sarah never ever named the pest, so to speak. So here's I guess what is this? This is a sad Ben Affleck, who's just probably blinking, to be honest with you. He has absolutely nothing to be sad about. Nothing. So she posts sad Ben Affleck. Somebody offers dopamine. "I'm so sorry you're dealing with this shit. It truly blows." And I can only assume this is a response to Quinton's panic attack. Quinton's panic attack. There's just this brand of self-pitying pushiness that really irks me, where someone behaves inappropriately, gets told they're behaving inappropriately, and then deliberately solicits pity and validation from the people who don't have context. It's a bit frustrating. Well, the people, in fairness, nobody has context of what you're crying about either, because you won't name them. Although I'm kind of glad you did, because it's a little ridiculous. And by the way, if you didn't believe she's more on the feminist side. She calls herself the Mary Sue Writer on Twitter. So, Miss Sylvia writes back, Ms. As soon as you tweeted sad and flick, I knew somebody was out compliment fishing instead of taking responsibility for their inappropriate behavior. Well, these are the girls you definitely want to take out. Speaking from experience, that is the exact effing mood. And again, these shortly came out after our boy Quinton was crying and he needed messages and was having an epic meltdown. And I suppose these girls could have really kind of damaged our favorite neckbeard because he's always going on and look, guys that go on and on like him and stand on pedestals and talk about women's rights and things of that nature. In not even just women's rights, but to do it in such a condescending manner, it's always funny to find out they're creeps and weirdos. And at the end of the day, it's not really that creepy. It's nothing you have to apologize publicly for. It's just funny that Quinton did it. I actually think these women are just mean and vindictive and vapid. I do. I don't think much of them at all. But I like when it happens to Quinton. I do, because I guess this is the world he wants. Because he didn't have to, maybe they cut a deal and he didn't have to apologize publicly for it. But now I'm going to defend those. Hey, you want to go out? No, it's okay. You want to go out? Yeah, I know I'm such a loser. Yeah, you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? And here's another thing, Quinton. Like, you're, 25 tops? You're a 400K YouTuber, and you're going to go out with these, accomplished women? 36 years old? She's 10 years older than you? Let me tell you something. 36-year-old women do not go out with men that are younger than them that aren't as accomplished than they are. You have to be more accomplished than them. It's just the way nature works. As much as the feminists tell you that's not the case. It does. Actually, women like this, they usually go out with guys that you hate. Yeah, they do. And probably in the subconscious hopes to rein them in. They probably go out with the Trump-supporting, rough, good-looking, rich dude with hopes to kind of rein them in. See what it is? Women have this built-in loser detection that men don't always have. Because guys are just like, boobies, butts. I don't care. I don't care what she's thinking. And, I think it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a way to keep loser DNA out of the gene pool. Quinton is not the most macho guy. She's actually pretty attractive. Why would she go out with a 20-year-old guy that just has a YouTube channel, that just spouts off about being an ally? Somebody who's not even that well educated, just spouting off, virtue signaling. What fun would it be go out with you? You're already claimed for Spain. She already said everything she wants to hear. But the funny thing is the way Mother Nature works. She's gonna go for the guy that's hasn't been claimed for Spain. That's what the allies never understand. Yeah, they want you to be meek. They want you to be subservient, but they don't necessarily want to date that guy. Something to think about going forward. See, guys don't have guys have a different kind of loser detection. They have the taking advantage of you loser detection. Girls have the just kind of the weakness loser detection. It's highly, highly developed. Actually, I don't know. If you want to get a girl like this, I don't know, have a couple million in the bank and start playing football.